Right, welcome back to video tutorial 6, and we're up to learning the purl stitch. So in the last tutorial we did a full row of knit, so we'll have ended up like this with them all on this needle. And what we're going to do now is swap them around. So the stitches are always on the needle, which is in your left hand, and your dominant hand, the right hand, is this one here working the needle. So we've swapped them around. You can see the stitches. Look at that, looking good. And now we're going to do a full row of purls. Now with a knit we go up and between. With a purl we're coming down the stitch. So knit is up, purl is down. So we're going again through the middle. It's very similar. So we're going down to in, and then we're going over. But what we're going to do, instead of the back needle, we're going around the front needle. So around the back to the front like so, and then we're going to hold it in position there, in over, and then we're going through, but we're pulling our needle out and going a little bit backwards. So again, on our needle we're getting the strand that we've just wrapped over, and then off again. So with your knit you were in, over, through and off, going back and around the back. This way you're just doing it another way, you're going downwards. So we're going in, over, can you see that? We'll do it again. So we're going around the back of that front needle, about here, and then I'm just holding it here just to hold it in position, and then we're going through, but we're pulling our needle out backwards, look, grabbing that strand, and then off again. So in, over, through, and off, and that is a purl stitch. So each one of these is one purl. At the end of each row, count your stitches, and there should be 12 again. In, over, through and off, but we're going obviously pointing downwards. So look where we're going, in there, down, round that needle, holding it there in position, and then kind of pulling our needle back a bit, but we're still holding on to it with our hands, through and off. I may just move that out a little bit just so you can see it from a different angle, a little bit further away, but you can see my hands, the way they're holding. So I've got my back two fingers behind, these fingers here, my thumbs here, just holding on to everything. That can be the tricky bit, just until you get used to it, but just keep practicing. So we're purling, so we're going down the front, so down the stitch, and in front of that back needle, so we're down and in the front. Round, we're going around the back of the needle and round here, and then we're pulling it through there, and then letting that one drop off. But if you find you've got a really big loop on your needle, just pull it slightly so that they're all quite even, and so that it just fits snugly around there but not tight. So we're going to go down again, purl, in, over, through and off, in, over, through and off. So just rewind the video obviously to see it a bit closer, and then our final stitch, so we're going down the front, over, through and off. When we finish the last one, that needle becomes free, and then what we're going to do is swap them around again. Oops, let's untangle everything, make sure we're not twisting our wool. So it should be like that, and now you can see what's happening. So that little V's, so that's our nice knit row, and that's the back we've just purled. So you can see there's lines going across with that one. So now we've completed one knit row and one purl row, so that's 2 rows out of our 10 of stocking stitch. So I'm going to pop that down, and then on here, because we've got 10, I'm just going to mark 2 on. So you could mark 1 on at the end of each row, or what I tend to do is do a knit and a purl and then mark 2, because it's easy to see which one you're up to. But do it one at a time if you prefer. So we're going to go for the full 10. So again, now we're going to start on the knit, so I'll just get you started. So we're going back to that first row that we did after casting on. So we're going up and behind again, over, through and off. So we're going up through the centre. You probably just have to keep rewinding the videos, through and off. So we're going to knit the entire row. I'll go a little bit quicker just so You can rewind it, just going a little bit quicker so you can see. So we're knitting, and then the next row we're going to purl again. We'll swap them round and purl. And then so we're just repeating that for 10 rows. So we'll have done knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. I've lost count, but 10 altogether. So that's our knit row. So you can see how it's going to look. Like so. So that's another row knitted. And then we're going to swap our needles round again. Make sure you haven't got this twisted round. It's just like that. And we're going to ignore that little strand at the bottom. That nothing to worry about. And then we're going to purl again. Going down. Down. Across. Like so. So we're going to purl this full row. So now I'm going to leave you to do the 10 rows in total. So when we finish this one, it will be 4. So I'll just finish this one with you and we'll have done 4. So what you're going to do now is continue until you've got 10. And then we will come back and the next video will show you what to do once you've completed your 10 rows of stocking stitch. That's the purl we have just done. And then we'll swap them around again. So that is the knit. So you can see what it looks like. Keep checking your stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Check them at the end of each row and then you can see that you're on track. So complete the 10 rows and I'll see you again in a moment at the next video.